bring to you guys today a video talking about the 3 things that I focus on, and I think that everyone should focus on when attempting to gain muscle, lean muscle and size, and build strength and have a better looking body. You go from skinny to more muscular, athletic, like a lot of us are striving for. So I think the 3 most important things I'm going to list out in this video. I'm going to cut right into it. I'm not going to waste any of your time. The number 1 thing you need to focus on, your training program. That's the structure, and that's also focusing on progressive overload. So just basically to sum this up, you want to focus on a program that allows you to train every muscle 2 times per week with sufficient volume, while also choosing exercises that are compound movements or multi-joint, multi-muscle movements like the bench press, squat, deadlift, rows, pull-ups. Things that require multiple muscles. You want to use those and get comfortable with those lifts and progressively overload those. Not to say you can't progressively overload an isolation lift like a barbell curl or pec fly or something like that. You can, it's just smaller increments. And you're going to get the most bang for your buck with bigger things like squat and bench. And because you can add more weight to the bar and you can overload like that faster and more easily across multiple muscles. Make sure you're choosing key lifts like that and progressively overloading them. A method I like to teach to people is double progression. You build up, you start with a rep range of, let's say 3 sets, 4 to 6, and you work up to 6 reps before you change the weight. So you would stick at, let's say 100 pounds or a 4x4. Well, and once you get to 4x6 across all sets, with the 100 pounds, you add 5 pounds. And that's how you do it, between the variable of reps and the load and the weight of the bar. So that's how I recommend doing that. And just making sure you are training every muscle 2 times per week, and a good program for this are like upper lowers or push-pull legs or a full body split, which is even more frequent. Yeah, so that's the basics of that. You just need to have a good program where you can progressively overload. Number 2 is pretty much, I would say, is tied with number 1 for importance, but you want to make sure you're getting enough calories, meaning you're in a surplus, and basically what that means is you're eating more calories than your body can burn, and therefore you're going to be storing that. You would normally store it as fat, but since it's going to be good calories and you're putting in work with your body, you're going to be using it as energy to build new muscle tissue. It's important that when you're trying to gain muscle, you give your body the proper fuel when you're trying to gain muscle, it's important that you give your body the proper fuel to put on that new tissue, because it's not easy for your body. So make sure you're fueling your body. That's what I tell most people. I tell everyone the calories is the most important. So it's the most important when trying to lose weight and cut body fat, and it's the most important when trying to gain weight and gain muscle. You want to make sure you have that surplus. The best way to measure this is there's many calculators online, and you can put your information in it, and basically it gives you your maintenance calories, and you can add 200 or 300 to it. Don't go wild and add 1,000 calories per day, because that'll be stored as excess body fat. You want to start with 200 to 300 calorie surplus and add up from there. If you're not gaining weight, if you're not getting stronger. But start small, and it really is about the calories in, calories out. The second part of the diet that you want to pay attention to is getting enough protein. Now I know counting macros is important, and when you're in competition prep or it really matters down to the gram, you want to track all your macros. But what I teach is a flexible lifestyle where people can gain muscle and still enjoy their life. So you just focus on the 2 variables of the calorie surplus, making sure you're getting enough energy, and the protein you eat every day. Get it from good sources, whole foods, chicken, yogurt, whatever. But you want to make sure that you're getting, I say 1 gram per pound, some people say 0.8, some people say 2.5. There's a huge range, but I say as long as you're getting 1 gram per pound of your body weight, so if you're 180 pounds, you want to eat 180 grams of protein, that's more than enough. You probably eat 160 and still be enough, but around that range, 1 gram to a pound body weight, that's what I follow, and I think it's more than enough. Anything else than that, you could just be eating more healthy fats or more carbs to fuel your glycogen stores, and I think it's really just a waste. So make sure you're getting enough protein, make sure you're getting enough calories. That's what matters the most. And the third point I want to make, and this one cannot be more overstated, is you want to make sure that you're recovering and you're not overtraining. And the variables to focus on this are you're making sure you're getting adequate sleep every night, you're staying adequately hydrated, and you are just giving your body the time to recover. A lot of people, myself included, work full time, super busy. It's not just training in a gym. There's a lot of things A lot of us have a lot going on, so it makes it very taxing on the body as it is, and then you're adding training and you're adding that extra stress on the body. You want to make sure you are recovering and your body can go into each workout properly and you can get effective workouts. Because you can show up to the gym, but if you're not getting good sleep and you're not staying hydrated, your body's just not going to perform, and it's going to not be a good cycle of just poor training and just feeling fatigued all the time. And I've definitely run myself into the ground with that place quite a few times because I'm so hard-headed about my training and I want to get it in. But really at the end of the day, it's about pacing yourself and training smart for the long run. This is how injuries happen. This is how you just get stagnant. That's, I would say it's a very important thing as well, to go along with the diet and to go along with the proper strength training progression. You want to make sure you're getting sleep, and that's why a good structured program will allow you to get the proper recovery you need. Building the habit of getting good sleep, proper hydration every day will go the extra mile for you. Alright guys, so that was this video. I just wanted to share that with you. I think that a lot of times gaining muscle and getting better in the gym is way overcomplicated, and when it comes down to it, it's just these few basic things with a little detail. But if you focus on these areas, you're going to excel and you're going to do really good and you're going to gain muscle. You just got to be patient, especially if you believe you're a hard gainer and you have a hard time. Maybe you just need to eat a little bit more, and I'll do more videos covering that, but just eat a little bit more and make sure you're covering these key pillars of gaining muscle. So that's it guys. If you have any questions or if you liked the video, you want to leave some feedback, comment below and share what you thought. I'll see you in the next one guys. Peace.